Christmas announcement from Benjamin C. Steele talking to you about wearing a mask. Not this one, but this one. With everything going on right now with this pandemic, you need to wear a mask. My mask is for your safety. Your mask is for mine. I don't care what your uncles, brothers, best friends, mailman's roommate from college put on social media. Chances are they didn't think it through, and there's a very better than average chance that they're an idiot. So when you go outside, you put on your little mask over your face, put the little straps around your ears, and we're all going to be a lot safer. This is a team.
Mercer, one half of the tag team champions. I'm here to tell you that if you want to be a champion, if you want to survive this thing, wear your freaking mask, okay? It comes in all different colors. You can get Eclipse Blue, JC White and Black, or even hell, Blue and Gold. But guys, please, also remember, please, it goes over the nose. Over the nose. Thank you.
Parental discretion is advised.
This show is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us. Check out IWC, RWA, and more. And listeners like you, support this show at Patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back.
It is the Monday Mayhem Warriors. I'm Mike Sorg at Sorgatron on the Twitter here in the Sorgatron Media Studios in Pittsburgh, PA. And we have with us from Beacon, New York. He is rocked out in his macho gear. He must have been playing Battlegrounds. He's the only Mayhemmer with a future endeavor letter from the WWE. He is Mad Mike.
Ooh, yeah, Sorgatron. This is good for clearing out the phlegm in my throat. Yeah.
Yeah, I caught you a little bit while I was doing my intro. I was like, "Oh, it's sinus drainage season."
Sorry, the Mucinex is not kicked in yet.
No, definitely a little bit of that. Yeah, absolutely. It's all sinuses. It's all sinuses.
Yep, definitely only sinuses, you guys. You do not have to worry. It is only sinuses. I have a very terrible sinus.
Yes, but related to things that could have been much worse, our friend Ronnie Starks, want to say some good vibes out to him. He was on his Facebook saying he did get released from the hospital today. Had a little bit of a health scare, so just want to send some good vibes to our Mayhem brethren at the top of the show here as well. This is the Monday Mayhem show where, really it's kind of more of a therapy session for life in pro wrestling with the mics. It's the Monday with the mics. That should have been the title.
And we will be talking about the Mando.
So, yeah, I guess we will be.
so if you don't want to hear talk about the Mando because you're behind, and if you're behind, fuck you.
That's there you go. There you go.
We're gonna talk about wrestling first. I'll give you a spoiler warning before I mention things that happen.
Absolutely. But in the meantime,
I don't want to be that guy.
In the meantime, I hear
podcasts. In the meantime, we are going to spoil Raw without warning because honestly, that's why we're fucking here.
And you know what the people like? You know what the people want?
I know this one. Do they want matches from Extreme Rules 2009?
No, they want hot takes. Damn. Mad Mike, what is your hot take from tonight's Raw?
Oh, I love the ending.
Yeah,
that's my hot take. when was the last time you heard me say I loved the ending of Raw?
Mm.
Like, not even when Drew McIntyre won the title did I say I loved the ending of Raw. I said I was right. I loved the ending of Raw.
Now we're talking about...
And the only way they'd be able to do this ending
Mhm.
is if we had no fans.
That's right, because...
That's the only way, and I'm here for it.
So Randy had a, for those because some people, Mike, some people listen to a podcast like this too because they didn't watch Raw, and we need to identify that and with their hot takes. So Randy had a match with Bray, Funhouse Sweater Bray, instead of the Fiend, because he has the Fiend at the pay-per-view. Separate entities. So having his match, Bray's getting beat up. He's smiling the whole way, and Bray that's getting beat up. And we get a blackout, and it comes back, and he's laying on top.
No. One.
What?
During the blackout, Randy doesn't freeze like everyone else does. He hits an RKO.
Mm-hmm.
He hits an RKO, and he goes for the cover, and then the blackout completely takes effect. And then when we come back, Randy is pinning the Fiend. It was so good. Oh, it was so good.
Some good stuff. Some good stuff. My hot take from tonight is I kind of like the Sheamus and McIntyre situation.
Oh, I love it.
It's been such a slow burn, and I know I'm not like super dedicated paying attention to Raw, but I'm loving this. Hey, they're buddies, and oh no, they had a miss, and then they brawled, and then Pat Buck gets thrown out, and then they're like, "Let's go, you're buying."
Yeah, then they're like, "Let's go have a pint."
I love it. I love it.
Because
it looked like it looked like he was going the obvious way, right?
Yes. Well, no. I had a feeling that when you cut to like on the stair, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like soccer hooligan things. Like that's what it's exactly what I thought. Because honestly, the only misstep they've had with Sheamus's character since he revamped into like the tank top bare knuckle brawler thing was the Jeff Hardy, alcohol thing. But even that, the barroom fight was very fun. Even that, the barroom fight was very fun.
It was. It wasn't the best cinematic, but it was still like a fun thing to have happened.
Yeah, I love Sheamus's new character. I love it. I love it. It's like he's like Sorg. Have you seen the movie Euro Trip?
Oh, have I? That's that was movie Bible, sir.
Yeah, he's like what the Juggernaut plays in Euro Trip, like the soccer hooligan.
Vinny Jones.
Yeah, Vinny Jones. Yeah.
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 Good movie. Scotty doesn't know.
Best cameo ever. And if you don't know who it is, go see the movie.
It's a pretty fun story around that cameo too, if I recall.
Yes,
Euro Trip, Scotty doesn't know, which I heard in a weird place recently. I don't know, like kids still listen to it, or it popped up on TikTok or something. So, anyways, so what else? I guess I did my hot take. So Monday Night Raw, pretty fun. Hurt Business, great stuff. The Cedric Kofi, Shelton Kofi. Shelton's just getting knocked down left and right, isn't he?
Well, do you notice the tension between Shelton and Cedric?
Yeah.
They've been pushing it for a little bit. So I think there might be some cracks in the foundation of the Hurt.
The whole point obviously is going to be to get Cedric over, right? Because he's the young guy, and the move him on. Shelton's been on Shelton's been around for a while. I don't think he's getting his WWE title run unless he gets a Jey Uso situation. But which is also very interesting. And by the way, the roll back a second. I'm watching SmackDown in clips now.
Fair. I'm watching SmackDown by watching Talking Smack. So.
Just that's just where I'm at. That's just where I'm at with things. So those are fun. It's I'm catching up a little bit here. Yeah, so I thought it was a fine Raw, and again catching up because I didn't watch the first like 30 or 40 minutes because we were recording something else tonight. Then I had to go get tacos because I didn't have dinner yet. Actually, point of order, I didn't get my dinner because Burger King didn't send it on Grubhub. Thanks a lot.
How
Thanks a lot.
dare you, Burger King?
That's why I don't order fast food anymore because it's almost never right. Listen, man, listen. I was in the middle of nowhere today. I went out to Seven Springs. Sidebar, and I was like, I need a coffee, and literally the only place to get coffee is like a gas station or this McDonald's that's also a part of a gas station. So I get myself a latte, right? It's like it's not the cheapest thing, and you get a large, and there's like that much space at the top of the cup. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, man? But I need my caffeine fix. I do. Sorry, I had to get it off my chest.
It's okay, Sorg.
That's
what we're here for.
That and that jackass not wearing a mask in the subway.
Oh boy.
There's always one.
Oh no, there shouldn't be.
There should
wear a
be.
mask.
There's always one.
Wear a mask.
Mhm.
Like if you don't wear a mask at your job, you should be fired.
He at least backed off. So.
No, you should be fired.
Mm-hmm. Well, no.
That's
Oh no. It was a customer. No.
Okay,
Did I
if
tell
you
you
don't
about
have-
Oklahoma?
If you don't wear a mask in public, you should be fired from a cannon.
I walked out of 2 eating establishments in Oklahoma because those food preppers weren't wearing their mask or correctly.
Oklahoma, where the COVID sweeping through the plains.
Yes. Oklahoma is now my least favorite state.
Sorg, Oklahoma was always my least favorite state.
I had no reason to hate Oklahoma. Now I have every reason. No. Okay. Well, there's that.
Yep.
Anyways, back to Raw.
And the person it's based on. Ha cha 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 cha.
Oh.
Fuck JR. Anyway.
We've now thrown the entire best Raw commentary team under the bus now.
Excuse me. I have said nothing about Paul Heyman.
Joey Style years.
Yeah, go back and listen to those old Raws. They're not great on a rewatch. They're not great on a re-listen. I'd rather hear Vince McMahon and Macho Man and Rob Bartlett.
They were great in the moment. And I'm sure the Bartlett stuff was fine in the moment too.
No. The Bartlett stuff is terrible. The Bartlett stuff
was it terrible to 13-year-old Mad Mike in Poughkeepsie Civic Arena?
But Sorg, I should have known better.
Listen, we all should have known better in our teenage years.
We can also amend statements that we've made in the past.
Yes,
like,
yes.
I will say JR and the King have the best chemistry together.
Mm-hmm.
Are they the best commentary team? No, they are not.
They were the voice of a generation.
Michael Cole and Taz are better.
Ooh, hot take. Back to the hot takes.
Yep.
Whoa.
I'm sorry, Michael Cole and Taz are better.
Oof.
Granted, I may be colored because they had better stuff to work with because they had the SmackDown 6 run by Paul Heyman. Michael Cole and Taz were better.
Wow.
Yep. I'm saying it.
I'm making a note here.
And honestly, if I had to pick one person to commentate with JR, it wouldn't even be King. It would be Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Because Paul Heyman is a god at comedy.
Oh boy. Raw tonight. Anything else of significance we have going on here?
No.
Not
really.
Not really.
Not a whole lot.
Things and stuff and
yeah, I mean, when you have, I don't know, there wasn't really that much.
Okay? So I'm watching.
Well, you know what it is. We're TLC is almost booked already, which is good. You know, that's what you want. But you gotta remember, after TLC, there's a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
A whole lot of nothing for a solid 2.5 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, we got a lot of the. You really think? Come on. The holiday shows are going to be the biggest phone-in ever this year, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they have to be. They're going to be like, let's just
sort. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is prediction time for you and me because we probably will not be doing Monday Mayhem wrap up on the Christmas edition of Raw. I'm guessing. I don't know our schedule.
I think we will because we're doing the Christmas edition of Mayhem show the next night.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
if the schedule works out the way
So,
that I think
so
it
the
does.
Christmas edition of Mayhem is the 22nd.
Yeah. So like the
Okay.
21st.
Okay. So I have my dates wrong.
If Raw, like I mean,
Okay.
they could have kind of a tweener Christmas edition on like 3 days after. I don't know what
Okay.
they would do.
I wasn't sure what the dates were. So let's do predictions then.
Mhm.
Who is in the gimmick Christmas fight on Raw?
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't want to do this for a big question because this is very Raw centric. So this is just you and me. And chat room, please feel free to drop your guesses in the chat.
I gotta think Raw roster for a moment here. I think
I know.
I think we get a Miracle on 34th Street
of course,
massacre
absolutely.
match, and that will be between. I think McIntyre's going to be in it.
Okay.
And he will. I think it'll just be McIntyre Miz. To be honest, I think that's the easy pick. And I think at some point Santa Claus will be played by if they continue.
Ooh, that's another good
If
question.
they continue, that's what I thought was the big part.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought
Yeah.
about, like, who's Santa Claus? Who's Santa Mark Henry this year? My biggest pick for Santa. See, I'd say Big E is the one over on SmackDown when they do that.
Oh yeah, well that's an easy.
That's without
easy.
saying.
Oh no, Sorg, Santa Otis.
You're
Let's not
right.
get
You're right.
twisted.
You're right.
Santa
But
Otis,
but back to Raw. I
Yeah.
think your Santa is, man. I want to say Sheamus if he's still on this trajectory.
Okay. See, Tina's a little bit more in line with what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Tina says Bobby Lashley and Riddle.
Okay.
And
Okay.
and I'm thinking Bobby Lashley and Keith Lee. And Keith Lee is dressed as Santa. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But you gotta give. I would give Keith Lee somebody he can throw around a little bit. I think it's Keith. Why not?
Sorg, have you seen him? Keith Lee can throw around anyone he wants.
Yeah, but I don't know if you want to do that to Bobby. I think you do it to like a Dolph or a Miz.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
And they're dressed as an elf.
All right. Okay. I see your point. You know what? I'll instead go New Day versus Cedric and Shelton in a Miracle on 34th Street fight for the titles.
Okay.
Because then you get Santa Cove and Woods as his elf. Or you could even have Big E show up to neutralize MVP.
Yeah, just for the hell of it. I mean, they'll be
It's
they'll be
a
in
Christmas
Tampa.
miracle, Sorg.
Mm-hmm.
Big E Claus. Oh.
I just realized tonight that we weren't in Tampa, were we? We were still in the old place.
We were.
Wait. That
That
show
was
was
in
in Tampa?
Yep. That was one thing I wanted to talk about. They had a real opportunity.
So they basically just recreated the exact same thing. Hold on, I'm going back and watching Raw clips because I had no idea we had moved.
Yeah. Notice they didn't announce it.
Huh.
They didn't. They just said from the Thunderdome.
They just said if we put the thunder. Listen, it's like the episode of Addams Family where they moved the Addams Family mansion.
Mm-hmm.
They're in there and they like put it on wheels or something and they roll it down for whatever reason because like something was up with the property.
Yeah, they did the same gimmick in Robin Hood Men in Tights. Go on.
Did they? Did they move the castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they moved.
It's been a while.
They moved the entire castle because he didn't have any. He didn't make any payments.
Mm-hmm.
And as they pulled the castle away, Blinken, the blind servant, was in the bathroom with a Braille Playboy. This is what you come to this show for.
Oh wow!
Hot 1994
cuts.
Mel Brooks movie references.
Deep cuts. Hold on. I'm trying to find one that's not like a bullshit. Like, hey,
Oh,
wow.
Matt, tonight they're in Tampa. I'm fairly confident of that. The last show they filmed was the same night that they did Tribute to the Troops.
So I'm watching. Hold on. I need an entrance. I mean, you just have the video screen back there. Yeah, you have no idea. I don't know.
I'm fairly confident they're in Tampa tonight.
I am, so unless they rebuilt the
I can double check this and fact check it tomorrow night, but I'm fairly confident they're in Tampa tonight.
so unless they rebuilt the Raw like LCD that goes along the rim of most arenas,
Yeah.
which is absolutely possible.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Because again, I'm looking at this. And you can't tell. You really can't tell by this. You have no idea.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the move was the last show they did was tribute to the troops.
Mm-hmm.
I might be mistaken on that. I'll fact check it and get back to everyone about it.
Okay. So from there, Mike, you're wearing this shirt, so I got to talk about it because you told me about you picked up the Macho Man on WWE Battleground last night, and you know what I did? I played 3 hours of WWE Battleground and picked up the Warrior and Ultimate and Macho Man combo.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How'd it go?
I got them and played one game with each of them and went to bed.
Okay.
Actually,
Sorg.
Yes.
I'm gonna hate AEW this week.
Oh, wait! Don't change the subject. I want to talk about Macho Man. We'll get to AEW. I want to talk about Macho Man.
Yeah, but the Macho Man thing makes me sad.
It's great that he's in there.
Yes.
It's great that the Ultimate Warrior is in there, and I love jumping into the Battle Royal with it. Although sometimes I think there's only one Battle Royal going on at 1 in the morning, and I keep jumping into the same one. But somehow I won one for the first time. But there is a problem with the Macho Man. Please air your grievance.
You cannot do the flying elbow smash as a finisher. You had one job, EA.
What?
You had one job, EA.
EA?
Isn't that who did Battlegrounds?
No, that's 2K.
2K, whatever. Same difference. They're the same company.
If WWE was on Game Pass, and I'd be great.
They're the same company.
Okay.
Yeah. You had one job. You had one job. I was very excited to play as Macho Man in a game I don't even really necessarily like all that much.
Mm-hmm.
And you took it. You just straight took it from me.
It's okay though, because there are some high points.
Like Sorg, you can't even do this.
He's holding his hands up for you guys on audio.
I'm doing the Macho Man pose, like the 2 fingers up. You can't even do that pose.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not his taunt.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, don't put him in then. Like honestly, if you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say, because everyone has 2 finishers in that game. For the most part. Like, how do you not have the flying elbow drop? Like, in fact, I'm going to tweet WWE games right now.
Well, you have some good stuff coming. You got Billy Kay's coming up in mere days. You have Peyton Royce's coming up. There's a sweet haunted house level that's in there now. Hey, you get to throw somebody into the casket and stuff.
Oh, okay. I haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
Where is that?
It's a selectable. It's unlocked. You get to basically do an exhibition and select it at this point. But it's enough for me. I'm still getting a bit out of it. And if you did not pick up the deluxe edition like I did, Edge will be unlocked in a couple of weeks. At least for unlocking. Like it's open for unlocking. Like the only way you could get it, I think, was having the deluxe edition up until now. So
yep.
But a lot of characters. Eddie Guerrero was added to it. Rhea Ripley was recently added to it. Lita. So I was like flipping through, and I'm like, where'd all these people come from? So no, and they have sales going on right now too. So if you're new to it, and you're putting money, or you just want to work up the.
Oh no! Once you buy the game, do not put money into
No,
this.
do not. Just play the game.
Absolutely do not.
No.
if you buy the game, do not give them any more than it's worth.
Yeah, because there's in-game money that you make, and then you can buy money to buy basically the same stuff.
Okay, Matt Collins has confirmed that they are still in Orlando tonight.
Yes, it looks like the Thunderdome move is happening on Friday for SmackDown.
I have my weeks crossed.
Ah, okay.
I thought Tribute to the Troops was the last show in the Thunderdome.
You're getting all timey-wimey on us. No, tonight was the last
Well, I mean,
send off.
It's the pandemic. Time is a flat circle. at
I
this
know,
point.
right? I know, right?
It feels like just yesterday we were having a fist fight with the Big Show on Raw.
I
By the way, that was this year. That was this year.
Ugh.
Seth Rollins in the AOP versus Big Show, Kevin Owens, and someone else. I don't even remember. But
Apollo?
that maybe Apollo. That was this year.
Why not? Jeez. War games. I think we'll talk about more war games tomorrow night.
Yeah,
but it
War
was
Games
good.
fantastic.
It was great. Holy women's wrestling.
War Games.
Has that not become like the damn showcase for women's wrestling for them now?
NXT is a showcase for women's wrestling.
That's true. That is true.
Like, honestly, the male wrestling, it's okay. The women's wrestling is fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Like, you could have had a 5-on-5 women's war game match and a title match. That's how deep their roster goes. Like if everyone's healthy, you could have easily had a 5-on-5 match. Easily. Very, very easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Sorg, do you want me to tell you why I'm going to hate AEW?
Why is that? What's happening?
Shaq's going to be on it.
What? We knew about this, didn't we?
They had mentioned him, but they haven't said anything about him since.
Man, they're just gonna they gotta do their cross promotion. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, they kind of do. TNT's kind of giving them a lot. So and they're probably the biggest property on TNT right now. So we gotta. Help.
I mean, wouldn't you want to do this when there's actual, I don't know, basketball playing?
Basketball will be playing in about 2 weeks, and actually the 29th edition. They're heading up into an NBA season, sir.
Are they really?
What?
Are they really starting it? Because I've heard mixed reports. I've heard that's the plan.
I'm only aware. So I just saw a story that I don't know, a quote story about potentially an AEW show on the 29th may have to move because of the NBA season. And I saw a sweet story for the Awesome Cast that I believe the Utah Jazz presented their NBA schedule in complete video game fashion.
Yes, no, I saw that. Yeah, okay, so technically it looks like games are supposed to start on the 22nd. Like there's going to be a preseason before that, but I don't know if I buy it.
I'm not aware. Are they doing the bubble again?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, nobody's learned from the NFL.
I guess not. Well, to be fair, has the NFL stopped?
Has the NFL learned from the NFL?
Nope.
What was it? Seattle's the only team. What was it, Tina? Is it Seattle the only team that hasn't had any issues?
Yeah, but she jinxed them, so it'll happen.
Yep. Just like the Steelers got jinxed tonight, but
well, no, the Steelers got screwed.
Yeah, they did. They did.
There's a difference.
They did. Yeah.
The Steelers got hosed. There's a difference.
But was it more than the schedule? Was there anything else going on tonight?
Oh man. Oh, actually, there is. Sorg, I have a video game review.
Oh no, I was asking about the Steelers. All right, your video game review. What do you got over there?
Okay, so WWE came out with a new game called WWE Undefeated.
What?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna. There. Can you see it?
I see it.
Yeah.
I signed up for this. I didn't get any notice.
Yeah. It's a free game.
Yeah.
It's a free game. And I feel ripped off.
What is it?
It's here, Sorg. I'll show you a sample.
It's
PvP
wrestling.
Sure.
PvP wrestling action. It says on the App Store. Over the top action. This video looks great.
The graphics. I'll give him this. The graphics are great.
Yeah.
The graphics look fantastic.
Okay.
But It's the gameplay.
Okay, well, what do you do? It's not. I mean, it looks like a fighting game. Okay.
Yeah, you have to wait for your little meter to build up,
Okay.
and you see it's PvP. Neither of us are moving.
Wait. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not. So
Yeah, because it's not good. There's buttons on the bottom that you have to press. Like
Now you played Mayhem, right?
yeah, but Mayhem you had to like tap the screen and stuff.
Yeah.
This you're tapping like Sorg. It's just not good. It's not good by any stretch of the imagination.
Like it's kind of like it kind of runs itself for the most part.
No, it doesn't, and it feels like it should.
Okay.
That's the worst part.
I'm not going to allow this to send notifications. I'm going to try this. I try to stay away from freemium games in general. But
yeah, I just downloaded it to download it.
Yeah, I gotta see what it's about. It looks cool.
The graphics are very, very good on it. The gameplay is fucking terrible. The gameplay is about as good as Battlegrounds, and Battlegrounds is terrible.
I miss WWE Immortals.
I miss WWE Immortals. I miss WWE All Stars. Why can't they just make those games again with current rosters?
Give me a NetherRealms Immortals next gen game.
God, WWE Immortals was great. It was fantastic.
This was the over the top, like Stephanie McMahon was a warrior princess. Undertaker was a straight up like zombie or something, wasn't he?
Randy Orton was a literal snake man.
Yeah. Brock Lesnar was a cyborg.
Sorg, could you imagine the WWE Immortals version of the Fiend?
Yeah. I think they had a Bray Wyatt in there, didn't they?
They had a Bray Wyatt, but he was like the swamp monster. He was basically Swamp Thing. But yeah.
So this is like this is like I want this WWE anime.
Yeah,
really.
No, the animation is sparkling on it.
Yeah, this looks fantastic.
I'll give all the credit in the world. The animation on it is great.
But, so mostly now I feel like, hold on, I feel like this gameplay is reminiscent of in Immortals or Mortal Kombat.
But in Immortals and Mortal Kombat, you can tap to build up your stamina.
Okay.
You just have to wait.
I don't know, man. I think it's kind of reminiscent.
No, it's not. Once you play it for a little bit, it's not.
I mean, it basically boils down to this is a Street Fighter game.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's
okay.
It's wait until you have enough power from one of your moves, then see if one of your moves hits.
Yeah.
The animation for the finishers looks really cool.
Yeah. Like it's kind of like you stick around for something cool to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm tapping on things and it's not like hitting the guy. That's weird.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's not like a full-on time.
Yeah, and they start you off with The Rock, which, okay, fine. If you love The Rock, that's fine. But if you want to push current stars, not the best way to go.
Yeah, because I'm like hitting the button, it doesn't really respond well.
No, it doesn't.
Huh.
It's not good.
Oh well.
And this isn't me on my iPhone 6 anymore. This is an 11.
Yeah, I'm on
if it doesn't run well on this, it ain't running well.
I'm on a 8 Plus, so still treating me kind of okay. Well,
I'm trying to think if there was anything else on wrestling.
Nope, who cares? Mandalorian, holy shit.
Oh yes. All right, this is your spoiler alert. This is your spoiler alert. Spoilers. We are about to talk about The Mandalorian. In 3, 2, I'm just a man making my way through the galaxy, like my father before me.
I haven't talked
Sorg,
to
Sorg, I'm telling you, the more I watch The Mandalorian, the better the prequels look.
I have not talked to Dutters about this, and she's the one with a Boba Fett stand-up in her living room.
So she's got a boner fet?
Wow.
Or a Boba fetish?
I think more so.
Okay. I was workshopping both of them. I wanted to test the waters. Boba fetish. Okay, there we go. And by the way, show title.
Making
or
a note here.
show title for Awesome Cast.
Boba Fetish.
Boba Fetish.
Sure.
Or hell, a new app for the Mandalorian in your life.
Jeez. What are we even doing here? What are
I
we,
don't
am I
know.
still watching this? They've all went home, right? Jeez. No, it was fantastic. The Empire takeover.
Oh,
You know,
God.
the
Sorg, who do you think Grogu was calling? Because it looks like someone showed up. If you look all the way in the background, there's two people there when he's meditating.
Oh yeah.
You see a little Grogu meditating in the center, and you see another image.
I would say. They don't think they'll do it. Well, in the timeline,
Mm-hmm.
Luke exists.
I know.
Would they?
That's what I'm
Would
hoping.
they?
Why not? Why not? Because Sorg, here's the thing. If you do him as a Force ghost, you can make him look like whatever you want.
Yeah, you can. They'll CG the shit out of him.
Or a projection.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I saw Captain Marvel. Sam Jackson looks just like he did in Pulp Fiction in that movie.
I need to watch that one.
God, if Mark Hamill shows up in The Mandalorian.
Losing our shit is what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Like, you'll be able to hear me in Pittsburgh from here.
On Friday morning when Mike gets up and watches The Mandalorian. I'm like, what is that?
Sorg, that's cute. Do you think I don't go to bed before 3 a.m.?
No, I said Friday morning. That counts.
No, Sorg. I go to sleep after I watch The Mandalorian.
Yes, and I'm woken at 3:25.
That's fair. Okay.
By the joys, the glees and joys of Mad Mike, all the way up in upstate New York from Pittsburgh, in eastern upstate New York.
It'll just be, they did it! The bastards fucking did it!
My God. I haven't listened to Kevin Smith gush over this. Actually, Kevin Smith, I almost, because we had the job, the Oscar week, Ahsoka week, I'm sorry. I'm mixing up my things.
And Oscar week, why not?
It was every week's Oscar week.
You can have both. By the way, Santa Oscar would be great.
Yes. Or a begrudging Shayna Baszler Santa. Or Alf. No, Kevin Smith tweeted something about I stayed up until 3 a.m. to make sure I watched this because Rosario Dawson was in it. And I was like, shit, I got to watch Mandalorian before I go do work in Pride of West Virginia. So, as you do.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way, Sorg.
All right, we've gushed over Mandalorian. Is there a Lego update?
No, Sorg, it's Christmas time. I'm waiting. Well, actually, there's technically a Lego update. Hold on. Technically.
It's not you and Chachi going back and forth.
It's not in person. But as far as Christmas decorations, we made a Lego wreath.
Yay!
Yeah,
love it.
It's all fun. We are actually at some point we have the Christmas elf house that will be displayed, and the Christmas gingerbread house is on the way as well.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes.
Mike, we got a lot of stuff going on this week. There's no snow in forecast, so Ziggy Heim should be coming in studio tomorrow, as promised last week.
Is she bringing Ozzy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I will have to inquire.
Okay.
Of course, last week we had a little bit of a blizzard here in town, and it was a little bit of like, hey, snow plows are not existing, so maybe we shouldn't climb hills here to get to your studio. And I said, that is fine. But she's somebody that we want to have in studio for a very specific reason. We don't have a lot of people in studio, but we have a reason to have her in studio. And of course, we do everything safe. We do have a couple of clients come in here, and we do what we need to. And also, let's see, we also have tomorrow on Awesome Cast a little bit of a crossover. The Bronomaly himself, Brohemoth, will be joining us to talk about video games on the Awesome Cast. So
Excellent.
please go check that out.
You can ask him if he has a Boba fetish.
We will have to. We will have to.
And he'll be like, did Mad Mike tell you to ask that?
We also have a great interview with a fellow you may have seen in GIF form this week. Colossal Mike Law will be joining us on Indie Mayhem Show on Friday on the IndieWrestling.us Facebook and YouTube, and of course podcasts as well. So please go check that out. That will be debuting Friday night after SmackDown over there. Patreon supporters, you received one message for something we have in the works today, and you will be receiving, I believe, another message by tomorrow for a special preview of a project that a couple of us here in the Mayhem universe have been working on. That is not a Mayhem Show affiliated project. Are you interested now? Are you intrigued?
It's Project Mayhem without the mayhem.
Mm-hmm. Well, if we did Wrestling Mayhem Show with that less mayhem, that's the pitch. No, that's not the pitch. But no, it's something we're working on, and we want to see if you just get your thoughts on it. So keep an eye out, and that is only on the Patreon. If you're a part of our Patreon at patreon.com/Wrestling Mayhem Show, you're going to get these special invites for some projects here. So there's that, and we don't talk about a certain part of the body because somebody who's at the manager level now.
No, we talk about asses instead.
Putting the asses in seats.
Asses for Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
Astley. Heel Astley.
I don't know what Rick Astley.
Sure, he's never gonna give you up either.
Never gonna let you down, and neither will we. We'll check you guys out next week. No, tomorrow. Oh, next week right here. We'll see you next time. Mayhem out.
Just wait, just wait, just wait, just wait. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Don't give up what you want, take it back. Wait for the perfect time, then attack. Do what you
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.